Alright everybody, today we are going to be beginning a brand new series that will hopefully last quite some time. It is my personal adventures in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, a fantastic RPG, a fantastic open world game, just a fantastic game in general. And I really think that it's stood the test of time and is one of the best examples of a truly immersive game. So everybody knows the beginning of the Elder Scrolls game. You choose your class, and then you get out of prison and you go through the sewers. Well, I have just gotten out of the sewers. I have broken out, and now I have been released into Cyrodil, and the world is our oyster. We pretty much can go anywhere we want now. We are right here, the very top of the Imperial City Island. I don't know what you call it. There's probably some lore term for it. But our main quest right now is to talk to the Emperor's descendant, because the Emperor has died, and we need a rightful heir to the... Oh no. Oh no. Stay back. That's a warning arrow. I don't want to use another one on you. Alright, you give me no choice. Ooh, you take 2 arrows. You're a beefy one, aren't you? Alright, 3. Our first kill. That is a mud crab. You can get 2 of our iron arrows back. And you know what? We'll take some crab meat, because why not? So, I'm planning to play kind of a ranger type class to where I can use my bow and I can use my sword when needed. Gotta toss my headphones to the side so it doesn't pick up echo. I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually don't play with headphones. It kind of gives me a headache when I have headphones on and I'm talking, because it kind of blocks my voice and I sound like I'm talking through a muffler. The audio is kind of loud, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, just a tad. Oh my gosh, guys. You do not know how excited I am to play this game. I've been waiting so long to make this series, and I've had a lot of stuff to do, but I finally found an opening in time to where I can at least make the first episode and get people hooked on the merry adventures of SirAwesome through the world of Tamriel. And maybe, depending on how well received the series is, we'll journey into Skyrim. And I bet you, by the time we're done with Skyrim, another Elder Scrolls game would be announced. Because we know they're making another one. So let's head to the west and see what our quest marker is pointing us to. We're not going to follow strictly the story quest. I'm kind of just going to do my own thing. Threat detected. That didn't hit him. Oof, that did. Aw, man, I thought I had Fireball bound to it. Oh well. He's done. Obviously, I need to work on my sneaking skills, but I am just a low peasant at this point, so we'll get there. I do have all the DLC, I believe. I know I have Knights of the Nine, and I think I have Shivering Isles. I'm not too sure. So we got a lot of content here. I thought about putting in some graphical mods, but I felt that it might be better to just play it as it is, honestly. Just seeing the game for what it really was. This is on... Guys, get ready for this. This is on Ultra, okay? Everything's turned up, so we're not holding back performance-wise here. And if you can believe it, this game came out 10 years ago. Came out in March of 2006. And here I am today, in 2016, starting a playthrough of it. So that really shows you the longevity of this game. I really got in a role-playing mood when I finished MERP. I really felt like I wanted to just look at that pop-in, man. Is there a way to fix that? I don't know. But anyways, I really got into the role-playing spirit. But MERP was an empty world. It was a shell of a world. You know, kind of like a ruin of what could have been if, you know, some big corporate firm hadn't shut it down. No! Sneak attack for double damage and it barely did anything. The deer's starting to disappear too. You know what? Someday, guys, I will be a successful hunter. And yes, leave any suggestions for mods in the comments. I don't want anything that changes the game itself, like new factions or something like that. I want something that is lore friendly, but I mean like optimization mods. I saw this one video on like graphical overhaul 2016 for Oblivion, and it like had 250 mods, and I'm like, there is no way I'm gonna be able to install that many mods. Number one, I don't have the time. Number two, something's bound to break, and I just didn't really feel like it. I felt like kind of accepting the game as it is nice, and if y'all really want a graphical overhaul, I will certainly do my best to do it. I can't make any promises though. So we continue our wonderful journey into the west, and we see a wolf to our left. We assess it. We block. We strike. Multiple times. Brutally slaying this beastie. We see that as a wolf pelt, which I don't really want. I see that there is some magical stone over here. Wonder what it could be. Can I interact with it? A Hestra. The stone stirs under your hand. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? Oh, I don't know what this is, but it'll probably help us. What happened to the dagger? Did I put it away being a noob? Oh, no. That looked Daedric. Our first Daedric artifact. Found on accident. How do I auto-walk? F5. Pray this doesn't interfere with the recording. Alright, there we go. I can't seem to bind anything to my other mouse buttons for some reason. It's time to take a plunge. After that nice relaxing plunge, we are now off that island, the Imperial City. Don't worry, we will return to the Imperial City, I'm sure, plenty of times. But let's see the nice countryside. What the nice countryside has to offer. Like wild wolves. Should call me SirAwesomeMedia. Let's get that out. So we can fireball. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. There we go. This is on normal difficulty, I think. Which I think is what all the cool kids play on. It's right at the middle. I haven't really changed it. So, I'm going to leave it where it is. I don't want it to be too easy, but I don't want it to be ridiculously hard. I don't want this to be like Dark Souls. There's a mystical mist over here. Wonder what it is. An alien whale. Well, I drew power from it. Did it restore my magicka? I think that's what it did. And I still have that gauntlet on me. I don't really know what it is. Maybe we can take a look. Take a gander. on me? That's bound to me. Well, I hope I like that gauntlet. Because it's on me, and I can't unbind it. Well, there's a lot of deer over there. I found Yellow Tick Cave. Oh no. Hiya, hiya. Whoa. Did you die? Yes, but you didn't. I can cast fireballs too, man. Take that. Oof. What a... I got a devastating blow for you. Didn't even connect. You don't have anything on you. I thought there was a second one here. This woman have on her? A weak potion of healing. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'm betting that cave has a lot of sorcery going on in it. Oh my gosh. The dangers are... They're everywhere, guys. This place doesn't joke around. I thought it was just going to be a lovely little stroll. Although I'm not really taking a road, to be fair. Kind of just walking through the wilderness. So what direction are we actually going? Oh, we're going to Coral? Chorrel? Who knows? Who knows? It's people, Bethesda thinking they're cool, making difficult to pronounce names. Because that's how you make fantasy. Fantasy making 101. You find nothing of use. Okay. That's what I wanted. Rusty iron bow. Doo-doo-doo. Whoa, that's a big ruin. What is that? We'll come back to it. It's over here. We'll come back to it if I remember. Whoa, what a spike. Watermelon. I find nothing of use. I successfully harvested radish. Some lettuce too. Carrots. Who lives here? Let's pay them a visit to thank them for providing such wonderful foods. Oh, it's locked. We won't break in there yet. Well, this looks like a cathedral of some sort. My athletic skill has increased by going up this incline, as it should. I've arrived at Waynon Priory. Now I must take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey. Alright, Joffrey. Are you in here? Hello,
yes,
good sir.
Can I help you?
I must speak to Joffrey.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Alright. These guys look pretty cool. They look like they've seen some serious battles. Are you Joffrey?
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
The Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
I guess I'll say I was there when he died.
You'd better explain yourself. Now.
He gave me the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
And I'll tell him the Emperor's last words.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is this Prince of Destruction?
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Well, obviously those magical barriers aren't working. Then how can Oblivion threaten us?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
Well, the Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
So where can I find Uriel's son?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
All right. There's a lot of stuff I can ask him about, but I think we're good.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Okay, so now we gotta find Martin. Septum. How fun does that sound?
Hello.
Hi. That person's not joking around. Look at their weapon.